There we go. Is there sound now? Save. Is there sound now? I don't know why, like, if I unplug that and then plug it back in, it doesn't detect it right away. Like, you have to re-add it. You should be able to hear me now. Let me know. Cool. Yeah, I can see the bar going up and down now. I should test that before, but I just assume I don't do anything to this between the last time I'm here and now, and it just doesn't work. As I was saying, welcome. Sunday. Thanks for being here. I'm Ben. This is Ben's Brick Designs. If you're coming in off Twitch, please follow. If you're coming in on YouTube, please subscribe. Good afternoon, Walter. Yes. I'm going to start a little bit of display. If you haven't seen this yet, this is the two transport microfighters. So we've got the Imperial Troop Transport and the Trexler Marauder, both from, well, this one specifically from The Mandalorian. This one is an original Kenner toy that was then brought back to be in The Mandalorian. And we see it at the end of, like, one of the last episodes where they're kind of holed up in that one office or that one room, and this troop transport shows up and unloads a bunch of people. So that's an old troop transport kind of thing. And here's the Trexler Marauder from that scene where they bust into that Imperial outpost and have to flee using this old battle wagon kind of thing. It's just another armed troop transport, but it's a little heavier. The stand, I liked doing the stand a little bit versus the normal Microfighter stand, just because it was these two are very similar, so I felt it was kind of fun to put them both together. So yeah, there's that. I was a little worried because the part order I had for this did include these one by one trans black tiles. And good morning, Kodiak. So the person that I ordered from was like, we had a bunch of orders coming at once, and I have to refund you because we don't have those parts anymore. But it turns out I had a bunch of them, so very pleased with how that turned out. So very happy with that. And that's it. I'm parting out a new one for to build, and as we speak, I'm going to do the Gunstar from Last Starfighter. So that'll be fun. I think that's going to be a little more interesting to get the figure right. I'm going to have to kit bash a figure because I don't think anybody's done a custom Alex Rogan. So, anywho, moving on. Morning, Kodiak, and everybody else who's here. Thanks for being here, as always. So today we're going to work on a Yorik-Et. This is a ship from the Yuuzhan Vong Wars. It's a Legends era occurrence that happened in the novels, across several novels, I think. And I don't know if they did comics as well, but this is basically the starfighter. The Yuuzhan Vong are these creatures that are like 8 feet tall. They're very strong. They're very warlike. They hate technology, and they absolutely abhor the Jedi. So, if you haven't read it, I would highly suggest it. It's got some pretty good stories, but all of their technology is natural based. So like the ships are made of like this high density coral. If you look up Yuuzhan Vong ships, I think it was 2 Yuuzhan Vong. Yeah. So if you look up some of the ships, like here's all the people. They all look like these crazy vampire things. But the ships are these really interesting looking, like this is probably one I'll do next, this advanced scout ship. It has the most structure looking of anything. Then there's these things called world ships. I don't know if you can see this spirally thing. This is basically the akin of a super star destroyer, right? And then these guys are like battleships, and these are like scout ships, and these are like freighters and stuff, or, you know, whatever. So they do have different classes of ships and kind of roughly the sizes, you know, comparisons. But like, you know, how do you build that with Lego? How do you build that with Lego? So there's a couple of these I think we could do. This might be doable. A lot of these little fiddly bits you could probably do with leaves. So the story is very interesting. But I think the easiest one to start with, I think this one has the most shape. Not really sure how we're going to pull it off, but I thought it'd be an interesting challenge. So this is they're called coral skippers, I think. But this is the Yorik-Et. It's basically the single person starfighter. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Yorik-Et. There we go. Yeah, Coral Skipper or Skip by Republic Forces. So, and here's what the pilot looks like. So it's going to be interesting to get any of this done. They're very organic and very not right angles, like, you know, like we're going to be able to try to do with Lego. So that said, let's go ahead and try to make us a pilot. I don't know how we're going to do this, but it's going to look pretty basic. So the torso, yes, I'll be able to use fun colors on this. I'm hoping for a lot of purple and orange. I think that's going to be fun. Let's just open this one. And close that and close that. So we got these two things. Okay. That's a terrible picture. Is there a better one? This one. That's the one I want. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it's a pretty basic shape. It's like a little delta shaped. It's not much different from like a Delta 7, Delta 7B, something like that. Cockpit is, you know, thrust in the back kind of thing. But we can try to make it a little lumpy. It's got purples and browns and oranges and very, very cool. So the first thing we're going to do is find a fun torso. This usually takes the bulk of my time. So this guy looks like that looks like an Iron Man. I think I saw an Iron Man torso like that. The Iron Spider. Comes in red. I don't need to know which colors. Huh. I thought for sure there were more Iron Man bodies in here. There's a lot of legs. Okay, well, that's weird. I'm gonna make this guy dark red too. Not dark brown. But it's got that spider on it and I don't want to use that. But we'll find something. Let's do armor. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And these are all variants of like Iron Man kind of looking things. Ah, I think we got a winner there. Oh, that's Black Panther. Yeah, I like how they don't have names for these. They're just armor of something. They don't have the person. All right, well that's what we got. No. That wouldn't be too bad. I think I use this one a lot. And these people don't have belt buckles, so it's hard to say. Did I do this one? No. That one's pretty good too. I don't like all these shapes like right in the middle of the chest, but I don't think I'm going to have a choice. Yeah, that's good, but it's weird looking. Ooh. No, too mechanical. That's got a giant wolf on it. I like this one the best. I think we're going to do that one despite it having a effing triangle in the middle of it. Alright, so leg armor. So, good stuff coming down from our group. Our lug bulk is in, so I think I might do a couple streams of me sorting. I know last year I didn't, and it kind of... Yeah, that's good. It seemed like a... missed opportunity. Yes, Antonia Salfi, welcome. Yes, a Yorik-Et is a Yuuzhan Vong ship. That's what we're doing. So this is a Yuuzhan Vong pilot. And we're going to do the Yorik-Et ship. Now, the pilot's got stuff on his arms. I don't know how I'm going to be able to replicate that within Studio. So, I may just not. I don't think there's any arms that can do anything fun and specific like those little tendrils, so we'll just kind of okay, arm left. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge because of its organic nature, and Lego has proven the last little bit that it can do some organic stuff, flowers and trees, but I don't think this is what they had in mind. This is very, very, very organic. Yeah, a Power Blast piece could kind of do that. That would be true. If it actually came in that color, for the purposes of this, we could probably do it. So I'll look that up. I mean, you could technically put kind of anything. They could hold anything. A plant, flower, vine. Oh God, hands are so stupid to find. Hey, what are you packing in there that everybody can hear out here? Right, we're gonna do dark tan for the hands.
Also, when I work on my training with her, I'll try to be quiet and not sound like an idiot.
Okay.
And be like,
Yep, just like that.
yeah, just like that. I don't want to interrupt your stream with obnoxious dog training stuff.
All right. Thank you. I'm trying to see where those would be found. Because sometimes they just shove anything that minifigure holds into utensil. So I don't know if that's something. Doesn't look like it. blasters. This is going to pull up a whole ton of crap. Let's go down to the bottom. Shields. Swords. Shooter things. Lightsabers. Blasters. Lots of blasters. Yeah, you know what? Could almost do... Oh, that's way too big. Could almost do this. I don't know how I'm going to get him to sit in there, but all right. So, head. I'm going to move on because I don't want to do any more. To answer your question, am I going to do more Yuuzhan Vong stuff after this? I have it listed to do about how nothing organic could possibly be bad for you. You know, like... what is it? You turn table salt into just hydrochloric acid. I mean, that's organic. I just need a blank minifig head. Where are my blank minifig heads? Tigers. Grizzly bears. Monsoons. There we go. One of these is a newer one. 2B, 2C. That's the newer one. So we're going to color that color. Actually, we'll find some with some eyes. Red eyes. Because I'm going to put a helmet on this dude anyway. So it doesn't matter. But I need some evil looking red eyes. Nope. Nope. Maybe. That may be the best one. All right, now their helmets look very bionicle type. Antonio, yes, I plan on doing... I have all the types listed for them to do, but some of them look really hard or just look so incredibly simple that it wouldn't even... Like, the world ships are just a giant disc with spiral arms on them. From a distance, right? And that's all the detail you're going to get from a ship that's that big. Is very little detail. Can be done. I did the Star Forge, and that was kind of a similar thing where it was so big that you could basically get away with just doing shapes, like really simple shapes. Honestly, the smaller something is, the more difficult it is to make it work and be recognizable, because Lego's piece size smallness is finite. Like, there's a limit on how small a piece can be. So if you want to get all the details in there with the available parts, you've got to work really hard on arranging them so it looks like a thing without being too big. Like, I have the example I have is the TIE bomber that I did is perfectly in line with how Lego did their TIE fighters. It's basically the same cockpit, but it's doubled. The wings are the same size as like the TIE Advanced. But because the TIE bomber has a bigger back end and has two capsules, you know, a pilot's capsule and or whatever, and then like the ordnance and navigation and sensor package capsule, it's just enormous, right? It's almost as many pieces as the actual set. They're just all smaller. and it doesn't really work. It's just not a Microfighter anymore. So when we get to things like the Yuuzhan Vong, we can probably make up a lot of stuff as we go, because it's, as long as it looks weird and bendy and smooth and rounded and pockmarked, if we can figure out how to do that and it be all legal pieces, then we're good. Some of the other ships, like the I don't know if I still have this up, but the ships, some of the other ships would be, I think, are going to be kind of fun. That's not going to show me anything. Like this advanced scout ship, that'd be fun. I'm not going to be able to get the modeling on it like this will be, but the shape we can do, and then we can kind of futz with the coloring and stuff like that. But as you see, since these were all literary creations, these were told in books and comics, everybody's interpretation is going to be different. So, you know, the skippers and whatever else, what is that, slave ship? Is that a Yuuzhan Vong slave ship? So I know very little about this group of, I read the books like when they first came out, but I remember almost nothing. So this is a research thing for me too. So there's a lot of ships that we could do. Some of them look easier to do than others. This one might be kind of fun. See, so here's the world craft. I mean, it's just a big blur of, you know, organic material or coral hardened organic material. There's no rigid structures that are easily done with Lego, but I think they could be done. So here's another one. This Yorik-Et. This looks like it could be fun to figure out, like this sort of spiraling, twisting, bread loaf looking aspect of it. These things can be done if you did it at a certain size. These things could be done with these leaves, right? This would be a very easy thing to do on that ship. It would be so much fun. So stuff like that, I think, would be cool if you made it at a, talking away from the camera, if you made it at a certain size. For Microfighters, it's going to be hard. So, but we're going to do our best. So now, back to this, we need helmets. And I realized I just went on a tangent for a couple of minutes. Oh, perfect. How big is that? Look at that. That is perfect. And we're done. Bam. Bob's your uncle. Look at that. Yuuzhan Vong, pilot. So Yuuzhan Vongs are also, they kind of are vampiric looking. They've got like the missing nose thing with the pointed ears and the gray skin. And oh, what's that blue Texas thing? So we do, I'll show you. This will be fun real quick. Part of our build group does, I'll show you a screenshot of it. Part of our project this month in our LUG, in our Lego club, is to build these. So everybody builds a Texas shaped something or other. And then we did this last year too. And then the idea is we're going to figure out how to attach them all to a big board and have that be a photo booth for the convention that's coming up for Brick Rodeo. So people can take pictures in front of this wall of Texas shaped Lego builds. So some of these are real great. You know, this one's funny. This is the yellow rose of Texas, which doesn't work as well as the yellow column of Texas. So you can see all these different, that's not one, that was just a mock. So this is from last year, a guy did, this is the old school Lego logo. This is a, I'm going to say friend, like they're more important to me in the LUG than anybody else, but this is another one built kind of in anticipation of Pride Month and the Everyone is Awesome set that's coming out. This is the Eyes of Texas. There's a couple of those. Texas is a Spanish word or Mexican word meaning friend, Tejas. So he put a bunch of minifigures that were waving at us. Some flowers, more Eyes of Texas. This one's really cool. This is Michaela's. This is a Roadrunner. Turned out really well, I thought. This is a hanger, big hanger. This one's pretty cool. It's like the guy said everything is bigger in Texas, so this is a thing coming out of a Texas spaceship, and it's huge. So I thought that was really great. This is the Brick Rodeo symbol for the convention, which I don't think I'm going to be going to. Sad. But we're still saving for a wedding. We've got a family vacation to visit people almost around the exact same time as the convention in July. So I had to make a choice, and I waited till the last minute, but I was like, I don't think I'm going to go. It's a time lapse. This one's cool. It's just greebling. So so this is mine. It's just classic space. And the cool part, I think, is it's built up a little bit, so it actually kind of comes out a little. I don't like that piece right there is black, but I couldn't figure out how else to attach it. And then it's got the major cities. So this one's Austin, and then Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Fort Worth, and then I got El Paso over here on the corner. Those are the bigger cities. I guess I could have put Abilene and Lubbock up there, but I didn't think they were as big. All right. So that's that. There's another cool one. Go back to design. So some flowers and fish. Blacktron, which I thought was really cool. This one is amazing. So this one, I didn't see this until I did mine, but this one I think just totally crushes it. It's got classic space. It's got a nicer, but it's not obviously classic space, but it's also NASA, right? Because the Johnson Space Center in Houston, it's kind of near that right there. So space shuttle, the layered fire coming off the thrust coming off there. This is just my favorite. It was totally worth it. All right, super cool. More Eyes of Texas. That's the template. This is the topographical map. So anyway, we did a lot of these. So yeah, it was fun. And I kind of built it. We have until the meeting to do it. Our meeting was yesterday, and so I did mine like Friday night while I was watching hockey. I'm like, I probably should do this real quick. All right, so back to our dude. So good, we're good with that. I'm going to have him stand next to the thing instead of fitting him in. So I probably will have a dummy version of him in here so I can rate all the, or so I can make sure it's all built right. So this ship doesn't look much more complicated in structure than any other sort of Viper, Interceptor. It's very Interceptor class looking, right? So we're not going to have this cockpit, which is good because I don't know how to do this weird winding kind of stuff without a sticker. This side stuff, we can do a lot of 1x1 rounds. The Apollo bricks or whatever, the hollow stud single round things. This is going to be interesting. These tubes. This is going to be really interesting. This probably won't be that hard. And then the shape itself is probably not going to be that hard. We're just going to do it in slopes and stuff. So... no, it's just some weird so the Yuuzhan Vong to me is what they're trying to do now with the Nile, because they rather than go back and canonize the Yuuzhan Vong, they are now doing with the High Republic and the Nile what I think the Yuuzhan Vong did, which is sort of like a threat from outside the galaxy. I'm just going to go ahead and do some basic stuff while we talk. It is a... You know what? I may just do this all slope built. It is a unknown kind of threat that the Republic and the Jedi just don't have any idea how to combat. The Nile being that of sort of a warlike group of people who they don't have any concept of how they work, what their government is like, what they want, stuff like that. So they're at a loss as to what this is, and it comes amidst a well, that's not gonna work. An era of, okay, so we're gonna do dark purple. That kind of matches, right? Yeah. We'll see if we can get some other colors in here. It's so the Yuuzhan Vong is like, they eschew technology. They basically want to eradicate everything that has to deal with technology, and at the same time, kind of promote their own manifest destiny kind of thing, where they just come in and not enslave everybody, but just conquer them. It's very kind of, how do you reason with something with, it's like its whole world is just upside down compared to what you're used to. And the Nile is a little bit like that. They're still human, but they just think differently than we do. They just think differently than the other humans in the Star Wars universe do. And it's frustrating because they don't know what to do. And also they have the added side effect of having ruined hyperspace. If you haven't read any of the books, it's an interesting idea. I'm not really sure. Witness me. It's an interesting take on hyperspace, and I'm not exactly sure if it's good or not. Hyperspace has always been one of those hand-wavy things in Star Wars, and to some extent warp drive is the same way in Star Trek, where it's just a way for people to go other places without having to think too much about it, and how hard it is to go those long distances. So hyperspace has always been that we go faster than light, and then everyone goes, well, but you can't go faster than light. That's the point of light, is you can't go faster. What colors are available for this? Not anything purplish. Okay. Not orange. I know there's orange, so that'll work for some stuff. I'm gonna run into problems with this color, and I may have to go back to just doing a plate, because I think I might get more colors that way. Totally lost my train of thought. That's okay. Oh, the hyperspace thing. So, the irony is there's a color called coral, which I don't think... I mean, I could probably put that in here somewhere, but... Wow, it comes in that color? That's really great. Bright pink. I might be able to use bright pink. Dark purple. Beaut. How much are those? 10 cents. That's not bad. I'm gonna put this in here. Okay, so because I've got that means this whole world is opened up. So I can put these all over the place to make this work. For the front tip, maybe put a pair of 1x1s with studs on 2 sides so you have pips on top, and for the organic greebles. Yeah. So I want to see what colors, because this is even more limited. Oh, bright pink. So I could do that. And then I could do a bunch of orange, let's see, jumper plates. That is a plate modified. I think this comes in various colors. Coral. I think I'm gonna have to get away from coral. And then a brick round. Cone. All right. Yeah, and now I just need to find some orange utensils. Utensil. Oh, just utensil. All right, so here's gonna be the hard part. I'm gonna have to do, and I don't want to have to do this, but this usually breaks the software. And here are your utensils that come in orange. So now I gotta look up other stuff. Plants. I'm gonna, oh, you know what? This is gonna be great. These come in everything. So that is gonna go up here a lot, like that. And then I'm gonna do a 1x1 clip. They changed that. See, now I don't want that. Turn it back on. This is usually what breaks it, because it's got to reset all those parts. Carrots! That's a great idea. And I can use some of these. Oh, so great. That comes in that color. This will have to be a 1x1 round. That guy. What color does he come in? Please say he comes in something useful. Nothing really. Oh no, not that guy. That guy. Dark pink. I think dark pink might be better. And then, thank you, Brad. And this is a Yorik-Et, right? Is that what we're working on? Yeah. York, I hardly knew him. All right, so what was I doing? 1x1 clip. All right, what colors did these come in? Oh, balls. Nothing useful. Okay. Delete. How about these old ones? That's even less useful. Arctic Fox Gaming. How's it going? Did you come in earlier and I missed it? You said, okay, cool. Dark purple. How much is that? 80 cents. That might be a dodgy. do a tile modified. Oh, these are gonna be good. These come in limited colors though, and they're hard to place on things. Yeah, I don't want that. Never mind. Colors. Do those come in? Trans colors. I just want these guys. Dark purple. Where are those rounded? All right, that's weird. So far, I have an idea. Is this some kind of organic sentient ship? Arctic Fox Gaming, I'm glad you asked. This is a Legends, or as us old people like to call it, EU ship called a Yuuzhan Vong, Yorik-Et, or a coral skipper. Am I planning on getting any new Lego June 1st? I plan on getting the Everyone is Awesome set, 2 of them. And I think I'm going to get another set this week because I'm going to see if my son can stream with me on Thursday. We usually have dinners on Wednesdays, but there's an event that Beth and I are going to try to go to on Wednesday. So we're going to try to shift that to Thursday. And I told him that if he wanted to come over for dinner on Thursday, we could stream after. So I may have to Monday or Tuesday go to the Lego store, or Wednesday go to the Lego store and get a couple. I don't know what. I don't think there's any new Star Wars stuff that I want that I don't already have. So I may get like an idea set or something else. Maybe something that's got some good figures or good pieces. So yeah, I do plan on getting some June 1st. I think just that though. I know I'm going to go stand in line at the store. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. What about you? What are you going to get? Anything? Arcade Gaming, this is a story told in old, late 90s. Late 90s? Trying to think of when those came out. Comic books and novels, the Yuuzhan Vong War. It's a Star Wars story, but it's Legends. It's not canon anymore. And it basically told the story of these extra galactic warriors that came into the Star Wars universe and basically tried to kick everybody's butt. Because they hated technology. So they went after everybody who had anything to do with technology, which was a lot of the current galaxy, because they all had droids and they were afraid of, like, religiously afraid of droids and stuff like that. So it was a whole big thing. Oh, what color does that come in? Probably an orange. Pearl gold. I could get away with pearl gold. Yeah, so it was like a huge thing for a while. It was like the biggest event. There was like several big events after Return of the Jedi ended, that it happened in the Star Wars universe before Phantom Menace. One of them was the Yuuzhan Vong War. It was probably the biggest in-universe event that happened. The other one was sort of a media blitz event, which was Shadows of the Empire with Prince Xizor and all that. Yes.
Does anyone need to see a puppy?
Do you guys want a puppy break? Let's do full camera puppy break.
Full camera puppy break.
Here's a full camera puppy break. Come here, you little monster.
Can I leave Kaylee in here if she's good while I work with her on Come On Call?
Sure. She'll just sit here and pace and stuff.
Yeah.
Say hi, everybody.
We're gonna work on some training for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, you need it.
Maybe I should do a training stream.
You could. Yeah, Beth's dog training stream. You could do, not a stream, you could do little videos, little snippets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would help you with that. We have the equipment.
We do. We have the technology.
We can make it happen. All right, Agatha.
Okay.
Agatha Barkness.
All right, and I'll do it in the bedroom so I'm not like
Sure.
screaming and loud.
Well, if you're going to do it in the bedroom, just keep the door closed.
Okay.
And then, I mean, she can come in here.
Yeah.
She can come in here. It's fine.
Kaylee, come here.
Yeah, this ship is not canon anymore. But at the time, this whole story was approved by Lucasfilm. At the time, and then when Phantom Menace hit, it's not like that all was erased. But when Disney took over Lucasfilm, then it was erased. So.
Yeah, she's not having it. I'll just close the door.
Oh, okay. So, but it's very weird because it's very much not anything that happens in Star Wars ever was something like this. Oh, how much is that? Really? 11 cents. That is actually quite for that pink. Magenta. How much is magenta? 40 cents. Dark pink though. Yeah, we're going to do dark pink. Group you. Group. So I'm going to sit him up on that. And then him in here. And I think probably like right here. And then I'll just build it up around him a little bit. Yeah. What happened to my chat? Yeah, Disney went timeline. And they went and did that stupid thing where they were like, they were trying to change the years from BBY to before Star Killer or something like that. Or I forget what the timeline change that they wanted to do, but everyone went, look, you just took away all of our favorite stories. We're not letting you change the timeline. So, yeah, there's some things I'm glad remained canon. I'm going to do this so I can do some stuff on the bottom too. And I have to remember now to do, because I will forget, brick, save. I will forget to do, I have a bad habit of making these types of ships, these stud nut on top ships, and then forgetting to make any sort of attachment anywhere. So I've got to remember to do that. Just because I like this piece a lot and I try to use one every time. What color? Nothing purplish. Okay. Although there is like a gray in there, isn't there? Kind of. All right, now here's the part, actually. Yeah, thank goodness the clone commandos remain canon. Those guys are pretty cool. Plates. I'll just do a dark gray plate for that. And then this whole thing needs to be connected. So wait, you just need 2 plates of difference between 2 brick studs on one side, not a full brick. You just need 2 plates of difference between 2 brick studs on one side, not a full brick. I don't know what that means. I was just going to do a plate in here. I don't know if that's what we're getting at or not. Not that big. What I was trying to come up with was if I needed to start... Does that come in that color? Does not. Okay, well that may be part of the issue then. Does this come in that color? Yes. And so this I'm just going to use as that. The 1x1 not brick needs 2 plates in between. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I was kind of just going to leave it. Yeah, because if I wanted to get an even distribution, I see what you're saying. Like, it would need to be like here. 1, 2. I wish I wouldn't do that. And if I wanted to put 2 plates in here, yeah, this is the mathematical way to do it, and I might go back and do this. So this is even, right? So then I can do another one like this, like that, or like this. Yeah, might do that. I wasn't originally going to do that because I wanted to, and maybe I can make this up somewhere else, but I wanted to make sure that all this stuff, all these snot wedges or slopes were tied to the core a little bit, because I have a habit of making these wedges go along the sides and then they don't attach to anything and they get really flimsy. So I wanted to make sure to like attach them along the way, but oh, you know what? I can do something different. I don't need to use this one. I can do, since it's just a dude sitting, I can do brick modified. These guys are always like listed really early or something. There it is. Okay. What colors those come in? They do come in orange. Okay. Let's just do dark bluish gray, because he's just going to be sitting on it. And then get rid of that. So now this guy can sit like that. And then I can use these. Oh, I'll get it again in a second. Beauty. Actually, what I might do is then... Actually, that doesn't go down in the back, does it? Alright, well, we can keep that open. See, now I want to make sure that these are attached to, so I can move this out a little bit. And then this can just be a brick. Yeah, thanks for being here, Brad. I appreciate you being here again. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. And yeah, keep an eye on Instagram, and I'll have this posted whenever I get done with it. This may be kind of a an organic, if you will, in progress kind of thing. I think after this session, though, and I'm really only going to go to 11:30, I need to get back to editing our podcast because that needs to be posted up tomorrow. There is a plate modified that I kind of want to use here. Maybe it's a tile. There it is. What colors can I use with you? Dark pink. Really? 20 cents? Are you kidding? Dark bluish gray is less expensive than dark pink. Done. There should be some friend sets or something out there. And then brick. Just gonna put a space in here for now. I'm sure that comes in a good color. And then this is going to be held together. How many pieces we at? We're not at that many pieces right now. This is looking pretty good. Okay, so I want to add some... I don't know if there's going to be any wedge plates, because maybe I can change these to, I think they're in bricks, brick modified, slope, wedge, there we go. I do not know what pieces are available in this color. I don't think I'm going to get lucky. I'm going to get lucky. Don't like that as much for some reason. But that's pretty good. How much are these? This might be kind of an expensive model. Mostly because purple. Yeah, and that's gonna be in the way. So we may have to deal with this later. Because I do like that. I think these are the only orange things in here, weren't they? Geez, I just feel like maybe just going through, there's not that many orange pieces. Scroll through and see what we got. And they aren't perfectly orange either. There's some like gross colors in here. Let's do that. Where's that pink? Sand purple. There's got to be like 5 colors of sand purple. How much is that? That's $1. A lot of dark pink in here, though. Something with a tube. Is that too big? That's too big. How about that? That actually probably needs something in front of it to cover it. So let's just do a slope. Let's do a plate modified. Oh, huh. How much is that? 9 cents. Well, that's going in there. And then that. And then this. Bob's your uncle. Looking really weird, and I dig it. I need something to go over here now. Let's keep looking through this pink. See if there's something cool looking. Some plant looking thing. How about a flag? That'd be kind of fun. Ooh, a hose. Flexible hose. It's too big, but... Oh, dinosaur tail. Oh man, really? 30 cents, not too bad. What about that one? 19 cents. I don't know that I want it to be there. Let's set this over here because that's fun. See, this is what I kind of need, but these are so big. I should have just done that. I probably still can. Do these come in orange? No. Yeah, let's do dark pink. Where do those attach? Because I could probably get rid of that and that. I wish it would fit in here. That's pretty cool. I could put another one underneath too. If I'm not using this one for anything, then let's do do a something else orange. Something's wrong with my dryer. I can hear it beeping in there and I don't know what's going on with it. How do arms fit into studs? They don't. Okay. How about a spider? No, I just need like a little tube or something. That actually would work. Nope. Clip. Pink. Nope. Purple. God, 80 cents. Hot pink? No. Orange. $4. Good Christ. I mean, excuse me. Good Jiminy. 9 cents. There we go. All right, front bit done. I think that's weird enough, yeah. Save. This isn't going as poorly as I thought it would. I thought I'd be really struggling with this. So now, I have no idea what the back ends of these things look like, but it looks like there's some sort of thrust exhaust thing back here. I think I might try to do very little. There's somebody tried to build one. Oh, here's something that's got, it doesn't really say. What did we decide? Were there any? I might try to do this. And then just a regular brick in there. Or, I guess depends on what I put down there. I was gonna say another one of these, but flipped over. Because these are great, because I could just leave these as these little holes to give it that little texture. Doesn't have to be perfect, but and then maybe just repeat this. That's actually not too bad. It may be a little big. And then, not really sure what this back end is supposed to look like. Looks like it's tapered. So, maybe a truncated cone. Oh, I'm on only use that piece, yeah. Truncated. So it's not as... I mean, I guess we could do like a Santa hat. Wizard hat? Is there a wizard hat? Yeah. What colors do these come in? Oh god, it's a wizard. It's got to be purple. That would have been amazing. Black. Yes, ma'am.
Are you doing 11:30 or
11:30.
Okay.
Black. Both of these just come in black. That's unfortunate. Magician. Nothing. Wizard. Okay, well, it's worth a shot. I think I could do a barb. I'm surprised I didn't think of barbs before for any of this stuff. I still need something over here. Maybe a barb. Nope. All right, so this guy has to be in what color? Purplish grayish. They don't come in that. Dark pink. I'm okay with that. 50 cents. It's a little much, but what color do these barbs come in? Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I don't think I like that too much. Let's just do a slope. Oh, you know what would be good? Plate round. One of these things. What color? Those come in a lot of colors. Bright pink. Alright. And it's kind of angled down. So maybe we could put a hinge back here somehow. So we have to do hinge. It have to be like that. Hinge plate. So, who here has read the Yuuzhan Vong War stuff from Star Wars? Anybody? Into some of these bits. That's pretty nice. But I have run into a problem. I need to flip the studs over. It's weird. It's kind of like you expect Star Wars to go a certain way. It's got robots and lasers and spaceships and stuff like that. And then suddenly you've got like giant technology hating vampire looking things. And it's kind of like, really? But I mean, it kind of broadens the idea of, well, but the galaxy they're in is a giant weird galaxy. And some things we just don't know about. The things we see are very day-to-day life and pedestrian. But then we also have this overarching Kardashians, Kennedy's saga of the Skywalker family kind of ruining it for everybody. And then before that is the Clone Wars, which is just a big political war drama. So to have something come in where it's like, yeah, now it's monsters. And you're like, okay. Go monsters. Okay, so how do I flip? I guess more snot bricks, but I'm trying to think of how to attach them. This can be a 2x3 brick. I should go back and read it. Apparently it's pretty fun. And then snot bricks. I don't like how far away that is, but maybe that'll work. Yeah, and then I can kind of put a little top on that. I'll have to go check on my washing machine. It's throwing an error and I don't know what it means. What colors can these be again? Not the right ones. So this is all basically a giant let's see, let's do a tile. Make that purple. And then bracket. Colors do those come in? Probably nothing useful. I'd rather it be this lavender than that hot pink, but. And then there is a curved slope. It's a 1x4. Brilliant. But I think it's too, yeah. No, I still wanted that. Where'd you go? Let's just do this instead. A plate.
Sorry. My phone just started playing.
Okay. Plate round. Oh, they don't have any of those colors. It's not bad. I wish the colors were different. That's what I like about Legends. It was very open. People could come up with their own ideas and let them be in a pre-established universe, which is often the hardest part of building a story. Yeah, it's like you just want to take the weirdest thing you can think of and put Princess Leia in it, you know, or Han Solo. Just Han and Chewie going to unearth some weird ghost ship, or Luke Skywalker doing like this psychological travel through like a mental playground of horrors or something, and you're like, but it's like, man, Star Wars, it's got Luke in it. It's not bad. And I think just underneath I'm gonna do, it's just kind of flat underneath, yeah. Tiles. Actually, it seems like it's a little thicker underneath, so maybe slope curved. Any of those in that color? Relatively inexpensive too. All right. Oh, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Well. Purple's also one of these colors that's hard to see in this arena. Didn't need that. And then now a tile with groove. That's what I want. Oh, it doesn't come in that color. That figures. Blue violet. What about 2 tiles? Thank you. All right, bottom done. Save. All right, so not awesome. This is going to be now a trans black. And so is that. And I think let's do slope. Okay, that doesn't work. Gets in the way of his arms. And I'm not going to use that. Can do a plate round. Oh man, I wish they came in purple. They don't. Okay, so tile. Does that come in that color? Yes, 20 cents, that's fine. And then that one. So it's a little weird. All right, so with 3 minutes to go, I think we've captured the shape of the ship. Okay, the colors are a little weird. So let's do this. Shape is good. Got a place for dude to sit. Bottom's finished out. I might put something along here to do this little bit right here, and that might help cover this up. Like if I put a plate along there. Let's actually do that. Like a 1x3 plate maybe. can do... No. Those sloped, curved slopes again, because these apparently come in the right colors. And then just a slope. That's not bad. That's actually really nice. And I'll put some stuff in here. But yeah, I think I like that a lot. So we'll replace that and delete, don't turn. Replace this. And I might be able to stick something in here that's like a little, I can find a purple utensil of some kind that'll fit in this little hole right here. It'll look like these little things popping out. Oh, you know what? They don't call them clips anymore. I keep forgetting that. Plate modified. These guys, they come in purple. Damn. What about the old ones? Yeah, that would have been helpful. And now we're going to change this to purple and break the system. Ooh, there's a lot. Just need something to kind of stick out of the edge there. Hi, these come in purple? No, well, I said hide. Thank you. Yeah, that limits it. Thank you. That was, I was going to say, that is a lot. All right, I'll go back on that, but I think that's a good start. For him to sit in. And yeah, it's weird looking. It's kind of funny and organic, and it's still purple. It's not really coral, but I'm sure it's all right. So I'm going to save that and hopefully render that sometime soon. We shall see. But thanks for being here, for everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And yeah, as soon as I get more parts in for another micro, I think I'm doing the Gunstar, like I said. We will, I'll have another thing to build, and I think this Thursday coming up, I will have my son with me. Did I get rid of the, yeah. Hopefully, if he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to, and I may just do some more design work, we'll see. So, yeah, so take care, everybody. Talk to you soon, and thanks for being here. Bye.